April 4, 2009, just after 9 a.m. The German container ship Hansa Stavanger cuts through Somali waters. Radar blips. One tiny point. Closing fast. Faster than a freighter can dream of. The bridge goes silent. Then the first blast rolls across the deck. A rocket-propelled grenade. Fire licks the paint. Smoke claws at the windows. And a single thought hardens in the captain's chest. They are coming. The ship is 170 meters of steel with a 24-person crew. 5 are German. At the helm is Captain Christoph Kotiuk. Experienced. Methodical. On paper, they are 1.5 days from Mombasa. Then a return run across the Indian Ocean to the Emirates. Routine. The Hansa Stavanger can push 18.2 knots at best, about 43 kilometers per hour. Not nearly enough against light skiffs built to sprint. The waters between the Arabian Sea and the Indian Ocean are a chessboard. The Somali coast stretches more than 3,300 kilometers, the longest in Africa. It was once a fisherman's world, rich grounds, full nets. Then 1991 shattered the country. The dictator fell. War tore the state apart. Foreign trawlers moved in and plundered. Toxic waste rumors spread like oil on water. With no Coast Guard to stop them, locals rebranded themselves as defenders. Fishermen first, pirates next. What began as pushback turned into business, hostages, ransoms. A market was born. The watch officer hits alarm. The captain sprints to the bridge, orders at once. Turn her 180 degrees, engines to full, zigzag the swell, make them fight the waves. The crew rushes into the citadel. On the bridge, 4 men call Dubai's anti-piracy center. Mayday flares across the ether. The skiff closes. Another shot. The blast blooms. The ship answers with a hard helm over. Seawater floods the skiff. For a heartbeat, the attackers fall back. Relief rises, then dies. The skiff returns. Closer. Gunfire rattles the rails. A ladder hooks the steel. Boots thump the rungs. One by one they board. Young. Armed. Eyes wide with fear and adrenaline. 5 pirates push through to the bridge. Shots in the air. Shouts in broken English. Everyone to the bridge, now. Passports. Names. 5 Germans. Good. The fire is still crawling along the deck. The captain begs to fight it. Buckets. Hoses. Soot-black faces. Finally, the flames give up. The air turns sour with burnt paint and nerves. The pirate sees phones and cash, watches, anything that gleams. They point the bow toward the Somali coast, a place called Harardhere, a pirate stronghold. The German frigate Rheinland-Pfalz is only 90 nautical miles away. Berlin forms a crisis cell. The order is simple on paper. Do not let the ship reach the nest. In the real world, nothing is simple. April 5th. A frigate rises on the horizon. The pirates force the captain to radio a warning. Come any closer, and someone dies. The warship keeps its distance. The freighter stops 5 nautical miles off the coast. Night falls. More pirates arrive, with heavier weapons. The bridge becomes a prison. The crew sleeps on the floor, mattresses piled like barricades. No proper toilets, no privacy, no rest. April 7. The first demand, $15 million. A record for the region. Past ransoms had rarely touched $2. The message lands in Berlin and at the shipping company like a stone. Negotiations begin, slowly, carefully. Every number carries a life. Days crawl. 40 men share a single toilet. Cot arrives. The green leaves that blunt fear and sharpen impatience. The pirates chew. The music blares. The air sickens. Supplies run thin. The pirates are not cooks. Rice becomes the diet. Heat and sweat lather the bridge. Sleep fractures into minutes. April 11. Before dawn, a helicopter circles. Panic on deck. Shots spit into the sky. The captain taps out a message to the authorities and the company. Stop the show of force. Pay and end this. The reply is cold. Not yet. April 16. The company offers $600,000. A shock. The pirates counter at $2.5 to $3 million. The negotiator stalls. Tension spikes. April 21. A leader steps forward. If there is no answer, men will die. He points to Stephen. 19. First time at sea. Tape over his eyes. They lead him away. 2 shots crack the air. The crew freezes. Minutes later, the pirates return. They point at the captain. Tape. Stairs. Deck. The tape peels off. Stephen lies on the deck. Still. The captain pleads. You are not killers. 2 more shots. Silence. Then the reveal. A bluff. The message is clear. Next time it will not be. They repeat the terror with others, to force hidden valuables out of hiding, to force the company's hand. In Berlin and at sea, another plan forms. A rescue by GSG-9, Germany's elite. The team stages in East Africa. Intelligence flows from drones and from the ship's phones, but the chain of command blurs. Military and police argue about who leads. The unit lacks its own lift to reach the target. The United States offers a helicopter carrier. Time runs out as the ship's guards multiply and the coastline bristles with rifles. The interior of the ship is an unknown. Fires have changed the layout. Hostages sleep on the bridge. A shot in the dark could kill the wrong man. On April 29, the operation is aborted. The risk to hostages is judged too high. May arrives. The company stays firm. The pirates push back. Early on May 26th, they select 5 crew. Pack a bag. Come. They drive them inland in modern SUVs. Take photos. Send proof of life with a threat attached. Still the numbers grind.
1.5 million. 2. More messages. More rage. The crew joins the cot chewing. Anything to blunt the dread. The ship decays under the occupation. Containers are ripped open. Trash spreads like a tide. Goats are slaughtered. Blood stains walls and floors. No one cleans. Urine and feces cake corners. Some guards show rashes and fevers. No medicine. Everyone coughs. Everyone waits. June brings more guns. Another team boards and promises escalations. Then a whisper. The company will pay. Amounts volley back and forth. The balance is delicate. Offer too fast, and the price doubles. Offer too slow, and people die. Weeks grind into July. A figure hardens. $2.75 million. Both sides nod. The end has a number. August 3, day 121. A small aircraft drones over the anchored freighter. A bag falls from the sky and thumps the deck. The pirates arrive with a counting machine. Bills chatter. Hours pass. At 7 p.m., rifles drop from shoulders. Boats splash. One by one, the pirates vanish into the dark sea. The anchor rises. The Hansa Stavanger turns for Mombasa. A German Navy helicopter lowers a boarding team onto the scarred deck. Faces hollow. Eyes rimmed with salt and fear. The ship glides toward harbor. 4 months after capture. Finally free. The timing is no accident. Piracy off Somalia peaks in this era. The world responds. Naval patrols thicken the sea lanes. The European Union launches Operation Atalanta. Warships from many flags share the burden. Shipping companies fortify their own decks. Barbed wire. Hoses that throw sheets of water. Higher speed where possible. And in the end, private guards. The curve bends downward. Attacks fade along the Horn of Africa. Yet piracy shifts to the Gulf of Guinea. New waters. New politics. No single solution. Somalia is not a template. It is a warning. What remains are people.
A crew that slept on a bridge that stank of smoke and fear. Men who faced mock executions and learned the sound of a counting machine better than the sound of rain. A captain judged by some as too close to his captors, defended by others as a man keeping his people alive. Accounts diverge. Pain does not. On ships, flags matter. The flag state is responsible. In 2009, that meant Germany had to choose how to act. Pay. Raid. Wait. None of those paths are clean. All of them cut. The Hansa Stavanger story is not just about pirates with ladders. It is about failed states and full oceans. About markets that grow in the absence of law. About bureaucracies that argue while a crew counts hours. About a number written on a slip of paper that finally sets people free. The ship sailed on. The scars did too.